guys, it's Chastity. This is going to be my breastfeeding with Thrush video. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, I'm going to tell you what thrush is. So thrush is a common and harmless yeast infection in a baby's mouth that can affect your nipples during breastfeeding. Yeast is a normal part of everyone's digestive system, but when there's an overgrowth, an infection sets in. So, many infants come in contact with yeast when they pass through the birth canal, which is what happened with Holland. When I was pregnant, I had GBS, which is a group B strep, for those of you who don't know. So I did have that. So when I was in labor, I had to have penicillin through my IV. And when you have antibiotic in your system during labor, it can cause yeast to develop, and your baby can get it when it passes through the birth canal, which is what happened with Holland. Because of the antibiotics that I had to have while I was in labor, she got it. I came in contact with thrush through her breastfeeding. She has it in her mouth, and so when she breastfeeds, she passes it to me on my breast. Starting out, it starts out like on your nipples, and this is common signs of yeast infection in nursing mothers. One is itchy, pink, red, shiny, or burning nipples, maybe cracked. Deep shooting breast pain during or after feedings. And you can also have a vaginal yeast infection. And then burning, itching, stinging. I don't have a vaginal yeast infection. I have it in my boobs, and starting out, it just starts out in the nipple. But if not treated soon enough, it can go into your milk ducts. And it did go into my milk ducts. So starting out, if you just have it on your nipples, you'll just feel the symptoms in your nipples. But if it gets into your milk ducts, you'll feel like shooting pain and when you're breastfeeding or after. So when I discovered that I had thrush, I went to the doctor, and they gave Holland some drops for her that I just squirt into her mouth. For me, they gave cream for my nipples. They told me that if the cream didn't seem effective enough, that I could call back, and they could order me in, call my midwife, and they would order me in some pills for it. So, breastfeeding with thrush is horrible. It was horrible pain. Like, I couldn't barely even stand to breastfeed. But I was so determined to breastfeed. I didn't want to have to give her a bottle. I didn't want to have to give her formula, you know. I didn't want to have to start the bottle thing. So I kept on pushing through it and just letting her breastfeed. Anyways, every time she would breastfeed, I would cry. I would like grip the chair, and it was just horrible, horrible pain. I eventually did have to start pumping and giving her my breast milk in a bottle. I didn't want to resort to that, but the pain got so unbearable that I just couldn't stand it anymore. I did call, and I got prescription pills. They're 7-day, and you take them for a week, 1 pill a day, and it's supposed to clear up. So I did, and eventually, after she took a bottle for a couple days, and then I learned a trick. I would take the breast pump, and I would pump my breast and get my nipple toughened up. Like, I would toughen up my nipple with the breast pump, and then I'd let her latch on. So it would help the pain of her. It would still hurt when she would breastfeed, but not as bad because of me toughening up my nipple first. So that helped, and that's how I eventually got through it. And the medicine eventually did work. I still have it a little bit, and so does she. but it is getting better, and it's so much better than it was. Like, I can actually breastfeed enjoyably now, instead of it hurting like that. So yeah, that is how I overcame it and how I dealt with it. If you guys have any questions about it, then let me know. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye.